Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be re-ranking the top 10 best shooting guards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM on this list. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. After this all-star content, these positions have changed so much that I thought it was a good idea to just re-rank them. Started with point guards yesterday and doing shooting guards today. Admittedly, this list did not change as much as the point guard list did, but we're going to do it anyway. Hope y'all do enjoy the video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark, like I said. Trying to hit that by the end of February. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what this list looks like. Starting at number 10, I am going to go with Peyton Watson at number 10. As much as he is a budget card and only has 3 Hall of Fame badges and is not as complete as these Galaxy Opals that are out now and these Pink Diamonds and all that, he is still 93 ball, 90 speed, 6'7", versatile finisher, great defender, super versatile all-around card, bunch of complete good gold badges. Really nice all-around card. I understand he is not badge-wise comparable to really anybody else on this list, but I think as a budget card with a quick release, good movement, all that type of stuff, really he's the best budget card in the game right now, and I think he's a very, very good card in my team for 21K MT. Number 10 at the shooting guard position. Number 9 is going to be Wesley Person, who I do believe is a pretty good free card reward. I think his release is a teensy bit ugly, but it is pretty quick and pretty smooth and easy to green for sure. 6'6", he's a great shooter, great playmaker, solid defender. Slashing wise, not insane, but 85 driving dunk, all the key gold finishing badges is good. Like I said, the release is solid, pro dribble style is nice. The rest of his SIGs aren't incredible. Basic leaner's pretty good. He's a nice card. He's not next level incredible at the shooting guard position, but he's definitely a good option and a very, very solid free card. Number 8 is going to be Zach LaVine, another pretty good option. The Showtime at Pink Diamond that came out earlier this week. Awesome offensive card with a really nice release. Super athletic, but a little undersized at 6'5". Also not the most exceptional defender. Not a terrible defender, but not elite. He's a good card, but low strength, low block rating, a little small, questionable a little bit defensively. SIGs aren't unbelievable either. Good card, but nothing too ridiculous. Again, I think 8 is pretty fair. Number 7 is going to be Anthony Edwards, who came out in the All-Star promo on Friday. Really darn good card with a couple flaws. 6'4" is kind of small. He's got a nice player build, 6'9" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere, really complete stats and badges, defends very well. Awesome complete offensive card, super fast, elite slasher, really good shooter, and defensively pretty versatile and pretty good, can get every badge, all that type of stuff. Good card. Release is a little mediocre. I'm going to be honest. I don't love the release, but Kemba Escape is elite. Steph's dragback is really, really good, so he's got a couple of really nice dribble SIGs, and overall, he does a lot of things well on the court. Even without the greatest release in the world, and even at only 6'4", I think he's good enough to be a top 7 card in this list. I'm a big fan of Ant. That Kemba Escape is a huge plus and a big deal, and one of the big reasons that he's one of the better shooting guards in the game, in my opinion. At number 6, I'm going to go with Vince Carter. Vince is good. I think he is the worst of the best, if that makes sense. Like the top tier of shooting guard is these 6 guys, and Vince is the worst of the best. Very good card, very complete stats and badges, does everything well. He's not next level insane defensively, but he's very solid defensively, and he is elite offensively with a good release, super complete stats and badges, super fast, amazing dunker. I will say SIGs wise, he's not unbelievable, but he's got pretty solid SIGs as well. Pro 2 Fade is very good. He's a very good card. I just think there are a few guys better than him, including Dr. J at 5, and yes, I'm fully aware on paper Dr. J is not as good as Vince Carter is, but I think he has a better player build. He is an inch taller and he looks bigger than an inch taller. He plays better defensively even though he doesn't have anchor and can't get it, and even though he doesn't have limitless range, I do like his release better than Vince's, and I think he finishes better at the rim despite Vince being an incredible slasher. Dr. J's physicality is on a different level than Vince as a card, really on both ends of the court. I don't know how else to describe it, but if you used both cards, you know what I'm talking about. On paper, Vince is a little bit better, but in my opinion, I just think Dr. J is the better all-around card. I like his release a little more. I think he's a slightly better option, and I think he is the number 5 option here. Number 4 is going to be Paul George. Really, either Seismic Paul George or All-Star Paul George would go in this same spot, but the All-Star is the better version and the cheaper version, so if you're buying a Paul George, definitely buy the All-Star version. He's 6'8", 6'11" wingspan, elite size at shooting guard, hotspots from everywhere. Hall of Fame badges include Bulldozer, Posterizer, Precision Dunker, the 3 most important shooting badges, elite playmaking badges, badges as well, blow-by handles for days. He's got gold speed booster, and defensively, he's phenomenal and incredibly versatile as well. Really, the only badge he's missing is a movable enforcer that he can't get, but he's 6'8", elite defender, incredible slasher, very good shooter, and super fast as well. Release is still on normal, but it is a solid release. Pro dribble style is a very good dribble style. He's got a good fade. PG's a dog. He's a really darn good card, and he's top 4, I think 100%. I think that's a totally fair place to put him. You could argue him top 3, but I think the third spot personally goes to Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi and PG are really close. Kawhi, just like PG, came out yesterday or a couple days ago in that All-Star promo, and he is, in my opinion, a little better defensively, arguably. I mean, they're close, I know, but he's got a little bit more completeness. He's got a movable enforcer. PG doesn't. I know PG has handles for days, but Kawhi has Hoff speed booster, which I like a little more. He's got Hoff catch corner and limitless range, gold agent, 3 blinders, all that type of stuff. Hoff bulldozer and posterizer. They're pretty similar as slashers. PG might be a little better, but not by a ton. Honestly, movement-wise, Kawhi might be a little better. I like Dame's escape better than PG's escape. Fade-wise, about the same. Kawhi's release and PG's release are pretty similar. I might lean Kawhi slightly. They're very, very similar, very comparable cards. You could easily switch them, and I wouldn't argue with you. But to me, I put Kawhi in number 3. Number 2 is going to be Scottie Pippen. I do believe he is still the second best shooting guard in the game. Slightly better than Kawhi and PG, honestly, because his release is slightly better than both of theirs. That's really the only thing. Size-wise, they're all pretty similar. They're all elite defensive cards who attack the rim at a very high level, very capable, complete shooters, and really good playmakers, can get every badge. Scottie has that immovable enforcer badge that Kawhi also has that PG doesn't. That's another small advantage there. And I think he is just release-wise the best of the group, which is probably the only thing that I mean, he also has Pro 2 fade, which they don't have. He's got the best fade of the group as well. So I think Scottie is still the second best shooting guard. Number 1 is still Kobe, though. He's the only one at the shooting guard position who is truly a primary ball handler while also being an elite defender. I understand he doesn't have a movable enforcer, but that's okay. I mean, he's crazy fast, crazy complete badge-wise. A lot of people that will have Kobe also have a ton of extra Hall of Fame badges on him at this point. He's just a really complete, really, really good card with one of the best releases, if not the best release of any card on this list, in addition to some of the best movement of any card on this list, one of the best fades of any card on this list, and some of the best just animations in general. He is an elite level card all the way around and still one of the best cards in the game. Still to this day, over 2 months after he came out, the best shooting guard in the game. So that is going to do it, in my opinion, for today's video. Let me know what y'all think of my list in the comment section down below. I'd really like to hear what y'all think. I mean, I'd love to hear who y'all prefer between Kawhi and Paul George, because I think they're super close. Do y'all prefer those guys over Pippen? How do you feel about Vince versus Dr. J? Did I get that one wrong? Like, I honestly want to know what y'all's opinion is on all of that stuff, so feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, leave a comment for sure, and subscribe. Help me push towards that 20K again. Really trying to hit that by the end of February, so we'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And yeah, I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.